What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Sorry, I kind of just woke up, so you know me and me making my videos. When I wake up for some odd reason, I always make videos when I'm waking up. It's been a while, you know. I know it's probably been about a week since I posted last, but this video, I'm doing on my day off because I just got a new job, guys. I was praying to God, you know, to pull through on a job, pull through on something so I could bring in some income, you know what I mean? And happened to land a grocery job, so it's pretty dope, guys. Recently, I was thinking about cutting my hair, which is kind of crazy, you know? Just cutting it all off, like going right back down to a 0, basically, or a 1. That didn't happen. Good thing, because I don't want to cut my hair. I don't mind having the locks and having the long hair. It's cool. I wouldn't mind cutting it either, because I know that if I cut it, then females are going to be more attracted to me. I have been on my retention journey, guys. It's been about 2 weeks or so, a little bit longer than that. There's a full moon coming up on the 28th, which is in a couple days, guys. Not very long. Urges are going to be high. Some of the things that I've noticed so far since I've been doing my retention journey is that you know, I'm just more aware of things. I would say I'm more aware of like what's going on around me. I'm more aware of who's really interested or who's not, guys. Since working at the grocery store, I come across a lot of people. You know, I'm a cashier. That's usually the job position that I get whenever I go to a new job. I'm always the cashier, guys. I don't think I haven't done anything else but be a cashier for the last like 20 years, guys. Actually, 20 years is kind of a bit much. This is a bit extreme. I wasn't working when I was 15. I mean, I was, but not technically, right, guys? So yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good. You know, obviously you guys can probably see in the background that there's like a mess on my bed because I just... Sorry guys, I literally just woke up. I just washed my clothes. I threw them on my bed. Didn't really fold them up yet. I folded my clothes yesterday, so at night I'm really just kind of like sleeping through the day today, which is kind of like crazy. I normally don't do that. I'm usually doing things or going places or being around people, but recently I've been kind of just more to myself. And like, I think the reason why I was sleeping because I did a run this morning. Still trying to lose the belly section, man. Working at a grocery store is actually a beneficial thing. You know what I mean? You can buy the good products, the healthier products. You don't have to really eat out ever. Like, I really don't eat out that often anyway, but I could easily just, you know, pick up some food before I head home. Also, you know, being on retention, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, if you are on retention and you are not watching the content and you're retaining, that's when you're going to get the most benefits, guys. Like, otherwise it's like, it doesn't work. Like, the beginning of my retention, I was still looking at stuff, not too much, nothing crazy, guys, but just watching some content here and there, you know, and I was still retaining. And I did it one day, right? I did it one day, was retaining, went to work. Everything seemed cool. Everything was fine, right? But at the same time, I could tell, like, you could tell, like, with the females, right, that you work with, since, like, most cashiers at the job that I work at are females. I work with females that are like in front of me or even behind me or whatever, and I noticed when I was watching the content, I would have flashes, of maybe the video that I watched, or maybe I have like a dirty thought about somebody that like comes into the line and they're attractive. Like some females are very attractive. I have like a dirty thought, That's like the lustful thing about retention. Like you're gonna have lust, and to transcend that, it's gonna take time. Like how I talk about how to defeat your lust and whatnot. You eventually will, like God will allow you to be able to destroy that. Like that's something that's like meant to happen, right? Like you're going to eventually just not be so lustful of a person. For me at least, I noticed that just been getting better all around. Like I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait till I'm like 90 days strong, 100 days strong, 200 days strong, guys. Like I really can't wait till I'm at that level. I notice whenever I get into a streak and I got some days behind the belt and I'm really like serious about the journey, like because I've always been serious basically for the past, I don't know, year or so. Sorry guys, sorry. What happens is you feel, actually no, scratch that, you don't feel anything, guys. Like you do eventually, but I would say 90 days is like the goal, right? Because when you're in these lower stages, like where I'm at right now, I mean, maybe I'm like half a month, right? I'm not very far into my streak, right? Half a month is not too far. But let's say if I was 90 days strong, 90 days strong is a very strong energy that you have coming off of you guys. Like you have to understand that you're different. You're very different from a lot of men that are not retaining. So your energy is strong. Sometimes it's a bit too strong. You know what I mean? It's a bit too strong for other people. For you, even sometimes, like you have to like take something or drink something to kind of like slow things down a bit, because you're going to like be a lot stronger than the average guy. Like I've said before, like retention gives you gains, retention gives you abilities, retention gives you like strength, especially if you're not drinking, guys. Like that's the main thing. Like I haven't been drinking either, so it's been a couple weeks without drinking, a couple weeks without releasing. I've noticed a huge difference in energy, huge difference in motivation, huge difference in like speech pattern. I haven't been listening to any rap music either, guys. Like I haven't really been listening to just the usual like Young Dolph, like Nipsey Hussle, you know what I mean? Like these guys that like are talking about some bad stuff sometimes, you know what I mean? I've been listening to the R&B mostly, and Bonobo, which is a like kind of like house jazzy kind of music. It has like some jazz in it. It has some flutes. It has like chirping birds and whatnot. some real like chill binary kind of like beat stuff. That's really all I've been listening to, guys. And the reason why I do that instead of listening to rap, because rap has a lot of negative lyrics, and that negative energy gets absorbed into you. You digest that. Like you're listening and watching people who are doing like negative things, and that's going to cause you to think in that kind of like way. So the best thing to do is to not watch it, and to if it's like a show or something, that's different. Like if it's a show, okay, yeah, you can kind of get away with that every now and then watching it. But staying away from those things will definitely help your journey, help your ability to, conversate better with people. So yeah, drinking for sure, guys. Like whenever you drink, I've noticed, I think I've made a couple videos about drinking. Whenever you drink, no matter what it is, tequila, wine, beer, spirits, however you want to put it, guys, it slows you down a lot. Like, and then on your retention journey, you're so much more likely to relapse. Like, you drink like a couple beers maybe one day, you're maybe a month in, maybe longer on your retention journey. You drink like maybe a couple beers or a couple shots, man, you're almost prone to releasing, especially if you're with like a girl who's really trying to get with you. Like, yeah, you're gonna release, guys. Like, there's no way you're gonna have that control over that energy like that. You know what I mean? It kind of loosens you up too much to where like you can't necessarily control it unless you're like by yourself, right? Even if you're by yourself, you still have your phone, so it's like there's a good chance that you might watch some content and then end up releasing. Like, your brain is not capable of like thinking out like the whole scenario here and saying, wait a minute, like, I'm at home, I'm drunk, like, I might as well just put the phone away and just sleep this off and then come back to the phone and see how I feel. Anyways, guys, you got to realize that not drinking, smoking. I've realized smoking actually kind of helps, guys. I've been smoking more. I've been smoking from this place called Pine Park. I would order it. It comes to the doorstep, guys. It's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna buy me some more bud. I'm still gonna be taking the CBD. I ran out. I like to give my body a little bit of a rest in between things. So I'm gonna go back to CBD. I'm gonna go back to, smoking bud, because I like smoking bud. It's better, it's healthier, especially if you use the right devices. It's healthier than drinking all the time. But normally I would just drink wine, guys. Like, I would just drink wine, or occasionally like a shot of tequila or something. I'm not like a big drinker. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I feel good. I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel like something good is going to happen. I always have these good feelings when I'm on retention, and I'm just steady. I'm just pushing through it, just doing what I can, not being too lazy, not being too focused on the journey either, guys. That's like the whole goal, is not to focus on where you're going, just focus on how to control that energy, not even control it, but just focus on just other things. I think the reason why I'm able to go on longer distances or longer streaks is because of the job too, guys. Like, having something to do or having a place to be kind of prevents you from doing what you would have been doing, right? You might have not even done that. Like, that's the weird thing. It's like, I probably wouldn't have released even if I didn't get the job, because once you get to the past like 3 or 4 days without releasing, it kind of just becomes normal. Like, you're just like, well, I mean, I don't really want to release because I know I'm gonna lose my energy because of that, and watching content on the internet is pointless. I want to be with a female, but I don't want to lose my energy with her. Not until it's like the right time, right? It's got to be like the right matchup. It's got to be the right energy, and then yeah, for sure, of course, you're gonna release. But for the most part, that's how it is, guys. Like, you got to understand that retention, it definitely brings up your past. It brings up your past. It brings up past things that you've watched. It brings up past people that you've been with. It brings up past situations that you've maybe like made a wrong decision. Usually that's what it is. It usually brings up like kind of like negative things, guys. I don't know why it's like that, but it does kind of bring up it does bring up good stuff too, but you got to understand, like, you're purging yourself, like, you're purifying yourself, you're getting clean from a lot of these things, like, you're bringing them to the surface and then you're wiping them away. Like, and that process is kind of messy. It's a nasty, like, messy, kind of like grimy process where you're just like battling these urges and lusts and feelings towards other people that really, they don't even know what you're going through, right? Like, they don't know like what you're technically going through. Like, even if you explained it to them, they're not in your shoes, they're not in your body, they're not gonna understand, like, damn, like, I'm like going through heck, right? I'm going through like the worst kind of a feeling or worst urge right now, and like I don't know how to like combat it, right? There really is no way to combat it. Like if you are sorry guys, if you are really like in a serious urge, like you're gonna release, like there's no way around it. So when you are on a good streak, when you are on a good amount of days, just realize that's grace. Like God has got you in his favor, and he's pushing you through these days and like giving you the ability to do the things that you couldn't, you know, so which is nice. I think the one thing I love most about retention is the non-guiltiness, right? Not guilty. Like when you're not guilty, you have a certain confidence. Like you could just hand your phone to the person that you're talking to, right? Say if you guys were getting serious, right? You could just hand her the phone and she can look through your messages. She can look through your photos. She can look through, you know, maybe your Instagram, if you even have Instagram. You shouldn't really if you're on retention for a long period. Anyways, it depends, right? It depends on what you're looking at on Instagram. But yeah, you can easily just hand her the phone, and or vice versa. If she was like celibate or whatever, she's not gonna have anything on her phone. If she's serious about it, she's not gonna have anything at all in there. Like it's just gonna be you and her, like a very like solid connection. If you guys are trying to connect like that, right? Or even if you're like doing something right, I think that's the most best thing about retention. Like say if you were like in front of your boss, or say if you were in front of somebody that like a family member or something, and then like you have a bunch of tabs on your phone, right? Like you go to your internet section and you have a bunch of tabs, and then on one of the tabs there's like some like there's some debaucherousness on that one of the tabs. Like, you know, like if you clicked on like one of those tabs instead of closing all of them, like you might come across some like some XXX stuff, right? You get what I'm saying, guys? Like you, and then if you brought that up and then they see it on your phone and you're both looking at both looking at the same screen, guys, and like at that point you kind of gotta first of all, you're gonna just swipe and get rid of the screen, but depending on who's around you, they're gonna like look at you and be like, yo man, like why you got that on your phone? You know, and it depends on who it is, right? I mean, some people, they might you know, if it's your boss, man, I mean, some bosses are more chill. They're like, all right, whatever, man, you're a boy, you're young, and you're just doing your thing, whatever. It's like, hey, it was on your phone. Can't really do anything about it. Like they can't really do anything about that, but at the same time they're like, dude, you're gross. Like they're looking at you like you're gross, brother. Like come on now, like why you got that on your phone, like, and you're at work or whatever. They don't know how when that page was pulled up, right? It might have been days ago, it might have been today, it might have been while you were like going to, who knows, right? Like we don't know. Like, and if you tell them, it's just gonna get even more awkward, guys. That's why, that's the thing. It's like if you pull out your phone, you have nothing on your phone, obviously you're gonna be a little bit more freer, and you're going to you know, pull up those tabs with confidence. You know, oh, what's on the other tab? Oh, nothing, I'm just looking at like some benefits of fruit or whatever, you know what I mean? Something normal, something that like people were gonna be like, this, there's nothing weird about this guy, right? No, a lot of people do watch content, a lot of people do watch the videos and whatever, so don't feel like if you have that on your phone that you're going to be completely abolished or exiled from, you know, your job or whatever, or from your community because you have some of these things on there. No, man, like it's whatever, you know, it doesn't matter so much, but it does matter to you. Like internally, that's what matters. It's like you get that weird feeling. You get that feeling like it's taboo. Like you get a feeling of like, if someone sees me do this, or if someone sees me have this on my phone, then like they have an understanding of like kind of who I am and what I do in my private life, you know what I mean? So it gets kind of weird, you know, it gets kind of weird, guys. So it's good to not have it on your phone at all, so you don't ever have that problem, right? I mean, the only thing I would say, the only thing that's acceptable and that you could have on your phone, and you should still like keep it in like a folder that's secure or something. It's like maybe a girl, maybe an ex-girlfriend in a bikini or something, you know, whatever. That's fine. Like, ain't nobody's gonna be tripping about that stuff, guys. Like, that's not really gonna. It's not really gonna like make people question. Oh, you're just a guy like that, just like jerks his chicken, you know. They're not gonna question that stuff. Like if it's, oh yeah, that's my ex-girlfriend or whatever, she's in the bikini, we're at the beach or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, like they don't care at that point. They're like, whatever, guy. You know. They don't care about all that. Anyways, guys, yeah, the girls that I work with, they're cool. They're attractive, very attractive. Like 3 of the girls are very attractive. I'm not gonna lie here. That's the thing, is like with retention, you notice the beauty in people. And it's like, this is what I wanted to touch on in this video before I take off here, guys. There's 3 girls that are very attractive that I work with, and they work cashier too, so I see them pretty often, but I talk to them. I don't like pursue people that aren't generally interested in in me. So yeah, I mean, beauty is beautiful. Like there's beauty everywhere in the world. Like there's beauty. You could be walking down the street and see somebody good looking, but it's a less of a thing. Like it's kind of more rare to find somebody who's very attractive to you, right? And in life, you got to go for whoever you believe is the best option or the best person to be with, right? That's kind of like the ideal between men and women, right? Like that's kind of like what we're doing here in this planet. It's not always the main goal or the end goal to do that, but just be honest with yourself. It's like, if you're around people who are attractive, you're gonna feel good, right? These girls are attractive, but then again, right, the girls that come into the grocery store are super attractive. Some of them are very attractive as well. Some of them are like, oh man. You know, that's the benefit of being a cashier, you know, is you see firsthand their personality. It's easy to, obviously it's not breaking the ice because like you're already in a position to where they can like come up and like ring up their like items or whatever, you know. So you're just standing there doing your job, and a lot of them are already like going to talk to you, so you kind of can get like an idea of like their personality and what they like and what kind of foods they eat. Obviously, guys, all these things are beneficial. And then of course, if you like them, right, say if you're on retention, this is the thing, if you're not on retention and you like them and you're ringing them up or whatever, and you like ask them for their number, or say if you're just like, oh, you're good looking, like let's hook up, or you want to like hang out sometime, you're not on retention. This is the thing, guys, like if you're unaware, it's all about if you're unaware, like, because there's a lot of guys who don't do retention, they still pull so many women, because like how I was, like I didn't know about retention, I was still pulling women without retention, guys, like, but that was because I didn't know about retention, right? When you don't know about it, you're like, you don't think about it, so you don't care. So you're just like you're just doing your thing. You're just doing life, you know. You're pulling girls, you're talking to them, you're whatever, you know. You're going with the flow. Like even now, you're going with the flow, but you realize when you are on retention, that's the reason why like these women are attracted to you. So it's like, it's kind of a weird. It's a weird game. It's a weird like dynamics, a weird like energy exchange, guys. Because it's like, if you're not on retention and you like talk to that girl and you're like, hey, it was good, let me get your number or whatever, she might be like, okay, yeah, sure. But when you follow through with your texting and stuff, it's like, the conversation's dry, it's not good, there's no juice to it, there's no like, dang, I'm really feeling something coming from this person, like we really might like hook up and have a good time and be cool with each other. No, that's not what's gonna happen most of the time. Like a lot of times it's gonna be dry and just like desolate. It's gonna be like a desert, guys. It ain't gonna work. Because your internal clock, like your internal like compass is off, right, guys? Like you see the girl, you think she's attractive, but in reality, if you were retaining like a couple months and you looked at the same girl, you probably wouldn't even be like attracted to her. Like you'd just be like, nah, that's not it. So on retention, there we have it, guys. Like it's easy as that. Like you have the confidence behind you, you have that energy behind you. You have a lot of sexual energy built up, right? You see an attractive female, you let her know right away. Like it's a given by just eyesight. Like it's not like you're saying anything. Like just eye to eye contact. You're like, damn, like she's fine. Like, and then your energy just coming off of you is enough for her to know that like you're ready. Like you're just ready to like. To just talk to her and just say some things, and if she's down with that and if she's feeling you kind of like that, then you guys hook up and you guys hang out. That's really it for the video, guys. Like I don't want to keep rambling on about retention and how it benefits you in certain ways. Like I'm still going to talk about it, but I'm just going to say that remember that it just takes time, guys. It takes time, and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the bad times. Enjoy the good times. Try to enjoy the bad times, right? Try to enjoy those bad times, and realize that it's just gonna be a challenge. It's a challenge, right, guys? It's a challenge to do just the basic things in life. So when we start getting into conserving our energies and whatnot. You're talking about like some high spiritual level like stuff like that a lot of guys aren't doing. You're just going to be naturally more attractive to women, like, and you're going to see it. Like I'm probably going to make another video in like a week from now, like, oh, my coworker is like trying to hit on me or something, right? That's what happens, guys. Like that's what's going to happen. Like it's so weird. Like the longer you go, like especially in the beginning stages, like how I'm at, like the longer you go, like the more you notice it. It's like it starts off very subtle, guys. A very subtle kind of a thing where girls are like kind of noticing you, but not really. But then like after a couple months, like after a month, I would say after a month, then you start to really get stares. You start to really get like approached, and women start to really come up to you and start to talk to you and start to ask for your number and stuff. They'll be asking for your number. They might touch your arm, ask for your number. They might be like, you're cute, you're handsome, or you're this, you're that. I'm going to come back in here just to see you. You start releasing, guys. That it just ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna line up anymore. Like your energies ain't gonna line up, brother. Like you ain't gonna be there at the same day as she's gonna be there. And say like, this is the funny thing. Say if you were on retention for like a month, you end up relapsing. You come back into work the next day, dude. Everybody in the whole like building is gonna look at you differently. You're gonna be like, what the heck? These people are all hella cool with me. Now they acting hella crazy. They acting strange. They acting real strange towards you. If you didn't relapse, if you relapse by yourself, but if you relapse with a girl, they might be like a little bit different. They'd be like, where you been at? You know what I mean? But otherwise, relapsing by yourself, they're going to look at you and be like, damn, what's going on with you? And it's understandable because it's like you had a lot of energy. Like a lot of people don't have that much energy. And when you got that much energy and you release, it doesn't go down that low, but, they can feel it, and when they feel that difference and that shift and that energy, they're gonna treat you different because they don't know what to think of you. They're like, I don't know, is this guy really like gonna keep leveling up in his energy or whatever, or is he just gonna subconsciously? It's an all subconscious thing. They don't actually say these things out loud. They don't know what you're doing, but subconsciously they kind of know what you're doing. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. It's too long. I just woke up. I'm not trying to like make a crazy long video. I am gonna post more often, so keep checking in on my videos and seeing what's happening, guys. Like, I'm gonna be making some cooler videos. I'm even gonna bring out the piece and smoke on a couple of them, in a different location, chilling. I'll probably have like a drink in my hand, relaxing, guys, and I'll probably smoke and even just talk about retention or just talk about some life things, right, guys? Just, stay tuned. I'll be back. It's your boy King David. Peace out, guys.